Alright, there's our patient right there. Old tired alternator needs to come out, so we'll figure out how to make some room to get it out. First things first, we're going to undo the battery cable though so we don't get 10mm socket. We just loosen it up a little bit. Pull it off, tuck it away. Done. Let's go ahead and also take off the engine cover. That way nothing's hiding. Top engine cover's off. We got the front one covering the valve cover. This obviously just quick releases with 2 flathead screwdrivers. That sucker will pull right out. And you got them tucked up, and see, it's just plastic. Just cosmetic stuff, kind of keeping things clean, but not really. See how dirty. Now that we've got ourselves a better view, I spy with my little eye some other things that need to come off. That's going to have to get all out of the way. I see one bolt there holding it on. I see another bolt there holding it on. I know that the new one also just shows the 2 bolts. So those 2 bolts off. We'll get that belt off too, of course. And then we'll be able to move forward with life. One nice thing about Hondas is everything's usually just a 10mm bolt. So you don't have to change sockets every time you go to do something else. It's kind of cool. What I'd like to do, but I'm a little fat right now, I can't fit my hand down there, but I want to get those rubber boots off those things and take those wires off to get them out of the way. But I can't, so we're just going to attack the bolts and also, of course, get the belt out of the way. So after getting on the circus ride, known as going to the auto parts store, I finally just decided I'll use this pipe and a wrench and get the belt off of the pulley myself. Here's a little tip I learned. Go ahead and leave the belt on until you loosen the 2 bolts, because once you take the belt off, the pulley will slide down and get in the way of your socket wrench and ruin your life. Get yourself a nice ratcheting wrench. These things are amazing. Okay, alternator's loose. Obviously, it's not going to be able to fit out this way. We got these bottles in the way, so I'm going to go ahead and just undo those and move them, and then we should be able to slide this out and get these plugs off the back of it. Coolant overflow tank just pulls up and out. No problem there. This guy up. I'll move him back here. And that gives us a little bit of room. Let's give it a dance. So we roll the alternator up into there and pull the plugs off the back, and what do we discover is a nut holding on that wire right there. So we're going to pull that off and it should be able to slide out. Sounds like the crew from the Buzz Inn's having a birthday party next door. What do you have, honey? And get her up to the top. And just kind of wiggle her up. And there we go. There's an alternator. There's an old tired alternator. Yep. She's not happy. There's our new one. Or should I say remanufactured one. I didn't buy a brand new one, but it still has a lifetime warranty, which is nice. And it's just like the old one, only supposedly it's going to solve the charging issue. And this little guy better get back to where he lives before something bad happened to him. Ah! New one's going in so fast. Gonna hook up the wires, hook up the belt, fire it up, and then we're done. So the question is, how do you know when you need a new alternator? And the answer is, your car will tell you when you need a new alternator. There is a little battery icon that comes on the dashboard that's red, shaped like a battery, just like your car battery. However, it's not for your battery. This guy right here is not an indication of a battery problem. It is telling you that your alternator is bad if it stays on. It should come on before you start your vehicle, and then it should go out once the vehicle is started. The light has gone out, the charging system's working good. The reason they use a battery is because nobody really knows what an alternator looks like. General public doesn't know that, so they just use a battery. There you go. That's how you do it in the hood. And yes, so a couple of months ago I did replace the battery, and I knew at the time, I was like, I really should replace the alternator at the same time, because every time I don't, a couple weeks later, the alternator goes bad. And there I am back under the hood doing stuff. So, replace your battery, replace your alternator, replace the belt to them, you'll be good.